Hey everybody, it's Smooth Virus, call sign Virus, and I'm here for another vlog, the first vlog I've done since July 2018. Before I get into anything else, do want to say hello to the new subscribers came over from Bros Beers and FPV this morning. Thanks for signing on, and we're getting close to 100 subscribers. I think we're at like 98 now, so that's a bit of a milestone for this channel. Well, coming up anyway, we're not at 100 yet. So you're looking at footage from my first flight this year, which was back at the end of January. So, I've got to fly a couple of times already. In 2019, getting an early start, some wintertime flying. So the big reason I haven't done a vlog in a long time is I've moved from the city temporarily. I'm not planning on being at where I'm at right now for a long time, but I'm here for now, and I'm actually only a 5-minute drive from one of my flying sites. So I'm outside of the Washington flight restricted zone, and if I want to take a quadcopter up from the front yard, I'm perfectly legal for doing that. And the other nice thing is I have enough space for a workshop, so I actually got all my planes and all my FPV gear and all of my soldering iron and everything, threw it all in a truck, and I pretty much filled up a small U-Haul and hauled it down here, and it's all down in the basement now. So I'm actually working on builds. I've been working on builds for the last few weeks, and I'm building the FX61 that we're going to use for Operation Sprite. So I actually had someone email me and ask me what the progress was on Operation Sprite, and we are working on it. So obviously it's not thunderstorm season right now. There's no red sprites to try and capture. At least there shouldn't be, but you know how crazy the weather can get. But I'm not expecting to be going on any missions looking for sprites until May at the earliest. May to June is usually the season for thunderstorms in this area. Although I may go down to Florida and see what I can get down there. Of course, they have a lot more lightning down there than we have here in the DC metro area. So yeah, the FX61's coming along, and actually there's a meteor shower in April, the Lyrid meteor shower. So if the weather permits, I may try and see if I can get the FX61 up and see if we can get any video of meteors going overhead. And I got a little USB receiver from Amazon, and I can actually hook that up to my laptop, and I can live stream flights straight to the internet. So I might do that. We have that capability at this point, although you got to have a pretty good internet connection to do it. So the other thing that's changed is I have ordered a couple of PitLab OSDs, so I'm actually going to use one of my PitLabs in the FX61 because it's the best OSD for night flying in my opinion, mostly because of the fact that it has the instrument landing system built into it. So I can line up a landing at night and get back onto the runway without one time I tried to land at night and I could see the light from the runway, but I lined up sideways and I almost flew into a house. I had to do some evasive maneuvers and go around and cancel my approach at that point, but it was all good. So, but that can't happen with the PitLab. It'll line you up and get you into the runway. So that's why I'm going to use that instead. And once the FX61 is done, I'm going to go ahead and complete the build of the Hobby King Ether. So we'll be doing some FPV thermal soaring this year. And I also have that Wing Z84 that's been sitting on the bench for a long time. I want to finish that up as well, hopefully in the next couple of weeks, because I am going to CFL FPV at the end of this month. So I am gonna pack up some planes and head down to Florida, and I'll be down there for 4 days, and I will be posting updates to the channel from I think it's Camp Challenge. It's like a summer camp there. It's not in summer, so it's not summer. It's still winter, so they can use it for a fly-in. So I'll be posting updates to the channel from Camp Challenge during CFL FPV. So you can expect to see that. And the other thing, I saw Andrew Newton's and Archangel's videos on the Volantex Phoenix 2400 electric glider, and I love gliders. That was my original RC love, was gliders. So yeah, I made a total impulse buy and I ordered one from Banggood. So it's on the way here. I'm already buying some parts for it, and I actually, one of my old gliders has a motor and ESC that I can just put right into that plane. So I actually ordered the kit version, and I'm going to use all of my own parts in it. And I don't expect to spend 2 years building it like I've done with a lot of these other builds. Even like the FX61, oh my goodness, I probably ordered that plane more than a year ago, and I started the build. The last time I did a vlog, I had started on the build, and that was last summer. So you know, I've been working on it in fits and starts since then, but I'm going to try and wrap that up in the next couple of weeks. Actually, like this week. I want to wrap that FX61 up this weekend. If the weather holds, we'll maiden it this weekend. So, yeah, thanks for all of the new subs, and oh man, this is a nice shot. I hope you guys are enjoying this footage. Yeah, we shot this at the golden hour, so it looks really good. All right, well, we're almost at the end of the footage, so I'm gonna go ahead and sign off, and you guys have a super fine one. And let's hope for some good weather this weekend coming up. We can get that FX61 in the air, maybe do some night flying, and yeah, take it down to Florida and do some night flying over the swamps and lakes of Central Florida. Yeah, maybe try some long-range night flying if they'll let me do it. But I've never been to CFL FPV, so I don't really know what to expect other than it looks like a big party, and it looks like a lot of fun. So, all right, everybody, I'm gonna go ahead and get on out of here, and thanks for watching, and I owe you a beer. All right, later, everybody.